I wanted to call this little segment the myth of the guru. And so being a yoga teacher, sometimes it's funny, like people are like, oh, you're a guru. I'm like, oh no, I'm not a guru. But by the same token, I don't have gurus or masters, and I don't believe that you should have one either. And I'll tell you why. So one situation that happened to me is I was at a Kung Fu school, and I interrupted my Kung Fu teacher. And he got really, really upset, and I interrupted him like kind of on a negligible thing. And he's like, you don't interrupt me like that. I'm your master. And I thought about it for like a couple of days, and I'm just like, he's not my master, he's just my Kung Fu teacher. He just teaches me like some moves to learn how to fight. He's not better than me or like on a pedestal higher than me. He's just a teacher, right? Or an instructor. So, myth of the guru, I don't believe that you should have masters or gurus or people that you appraise higher than yourself or higher than other people. A teacher is just somebody that has more information on a particular subject than you, and maybe that's why you see him, but he doesn't have information on all particular subjects concerning other things. Maybe you know more than him on that subject, maybe other teachers know more than that person on that subject. So sometimes when you're in a spotlight, or you see a teacher in a spotlight, you might make them out to be better than they really are. I'm not making any claims, I'm just a person like everybody else, and I think my teachers are people just like everybody else. So I don't believe in the whole guru idea, like let's say Osho or Gandhi or some of these guys. I believe that they were incredible minds, but I believe that they were just people, not necessarily gurus, not necessarily saints, just people with a lot of information about certain things. So should they be looked up to? Not necessarily. They should be regarded for their knowledge, they should be regarded for their information, but you shouldn't have to look up to anybody in that way where they're like gurus or masters. Maybe you could look up to them as teachers, as people with a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom, but not as gurus, as something like special or surreal or something magical or mystical. So I don't have a guru and I don't have a master, nor do I believe in having one teacher. I think everyone could teach you, even your students could teach you. I don't believe in following one teacher because that limits me to following one system of thought, which may or may not be right or wrong, but it's very limited to one person's imagination, where I have my own imagination that I want to explore, and also I have other instructors and teachers that I want to explore. So in telling you the myth of the guru, don't have a guru because they don't exist, they're just words. And don't have a master because those don't exist either, they're just words. Have an instructor, have a teacher, have somebody that you can sort of look to for information and for wisdom. And maybe if you're lucky, you could find a teacher that's humble enough and understanding enough to guide you through other areas in your life if you have problems in your family, in your household and whatnot. But this is not always guaranteed from a guru or a yoga teacher or a martial arts teacher. The whole idea that all like yoga teachers are wise like Gandhi, or all Kung Fu masters are wise like Mr. Miyagi is a farce. Some teachers just know yoga and they don't really care about much of anything else. And some martial arts teachers just know Kung Fu or Aikido or whatever they know. And on the human level, they'll never connect with you that way to guide you spiritual into anything else. And so that's it. More importantly, you are your own best teacher. You have to look up to yourself, not discarding other people nor their information, but you have to look up to yourself. And if there is such a thing as a guru, which I don't believe there is, it's your own inner guru. It's your own intuition. And if you separate the words intuition, it means taught from within, right? So your own intuition may be the greatest guru, and even then you have to keep a certain humility, not to feel that you know more than you actually know. So is there a guru? No, there's no such thing. Just people that are offering information. You may take it or discard it. Do what you need with it. All opinions are empty if they mean nothing to you. If they mean something to you and they stick, then follow through with it. And that's pretty much it. Namaste.